Okay, right, year 10. So I think we've been struggling quite a bit with this composition demonstration and what it is that I'm actually expecting you to do on your page. So I kind of figured, right, well, what I'll do is I'll do a very quick demonstration for you. So I don't have a sketchbook with me, all right, but we've got the title at the top, Photography Skills and Compositions, okay, and then we're going to have 4 boxes. All right, 1, 2, 3 and 4. If you want to change the layout, that's absolutely fine. Okay, now what I've done is I've decided that I'm going to do 4 boxes. Okay, and I'm going to do them with this tape. Okay, just because I think it looks quite good. You can do the borders to your boxes in any kind of way. It doesn't matter. You can cut some black paper if you want. Okay, so we're looking at our 2 boxes on one side and 2 on the other if you're going to stick to my kind of layout. You can just draw them with pencil if you want. Alright, and then decorate the outsides of it a little bit. Alright, but we want to try and focus on presentation as much as possible. Okay, so 2 there. Okay, and 1 more just at the bottom here. Okay, there we go. All right, so what we're then going to do, all right, is I'm going to label each one of these boxes. All right, so our first composition, I've done that a bit too close to the top, so I'll do it underneath. Our first composition was asymmetrical. Okay, and our next one was symmetrical. And then we've got the golden spot. Okay, and then our last one is radial balance. Okay, so all I'll do there is just neaten those up a little bit. Apologies, there should be 2 M's in asymmetrical. Okay, exactly the same as symmetrical. Okay, so can you please make sure you spell it right, not like me. All right, and then what we're going to do is very quickly, you're going to draw an asymmetrical balance here, a symmetrical balance there, the golden spot there, and radial balance there. All right, you can just do it straight away with pen. Okay, it depends on how you prefer to work. For me, I'm going to go straight away with pen, and I'm just going to use basic patterns, okay? So if you want to work with me, that would be fantastic. All right, so in here, I'll just move that so you can actually see what I'm doing. Okay, so asymmetrical, all right, that is where, remember, 1/2 of the composition has more information on it than the other. Okay, so all I'm going to do, start off really simply, just draw lots of these dots. taking inspiration from the fancy tape. Maybe I'll do a few more that are bigger. Okay, on this side there isn't much information, so I'll just keep my dots nice and small. And I won't put as many on this side. Okay, that there is asymmetrical balance. That is all you need to do. That is it. Okay, so for symmetrical, I'll stick with pen. For this side, I'll swap to pencil on here. If you use different materials, it's better. Okay, you see, the reason why we're not spending ages on these actual drawings is because you've demonstrated that you understand the balance by actually creating the photos. All we're doing is a very quick example. Okay, so on this one, symmetrical is where you've got the same amount of information on one side as the other, but the information does not need to be mirrored. It does not need to be a typical reflection. Okay, so I need to have a similar amount of information on this side. So what I will do is I'll just do thinner lines just to emphasize the fact that it doesn't need to be exactly the same amount of information. Okay, and I will also do some horizontal lines. Okay, and then about working out, is that asymmetrical? Is that symmetrical? Do I need to maybe put some lines here as well, just to balance it out a little bit? But again, it doesn't need to be mirrored. Okay, you can see here that those lines are ever so slightly thicker, which puts the balance on one side a little bit more, so you can maybe make one of them a bit thicker. Okay, and that's your symmetrical balance. Alright, that's it. That's all you need to do for now. If you want to try and get yourself extra marks, you can spend a bit more time on this. So maybe you'll add some colour into each section to make it a little bit better. You could also use pencil, so mixed media. Okay, so you're changing the material inside. Alright, adding different layers into your work and so on. Okay, and the same for here. If you don't want to use just pencil, okay, you can actually get your pencil crayons out if you have them. Okay, don't spend ages on these though, because if you do, it's not the main focal point of this task. Okay, the main part of this task is the actual photography, and it is the actual drawing of the thumbnails. Okay, it's that simple. Alright, so the golden spot then, let's bring these closer together. The golden spot is either where you have all of your information in the top right hand corner, or you have no information in the top right hand corner. You can have things directly going up to the golden spot as well. So what I will do, make it really, really obvious. Okay, I'm actually going to draw in an arrow that points up at the golden spot. Again, we can decorate it, we can doodle in it. Doesn't have to be quite as rushed as mine. And only do it as rushed as mine if you know you can draw well, or you can make it look good. Okay, and I'm also going to then draw some arrows up here. You don't have to do arrows. Okay, you can do whatever you want. You could even mimic one of your photos to a degree. Okay, just really, really basic. Okay, and then again, maybe get your pencil or some colours and start working into it. Okay, lovely. That's the golden spot, because everything goes up to the top right hand corner. Okay, and then radial balance. That's where everything explodes from the centre. So just draw a very quick spiral. You don't have to draw a spiral, you can draw, again, any pattern that you want, as long as it's coming from the centre. Right, and I'm just going to add to that using layers. And swap to pencil. Okay, so they are across your double page in your sketchbook. Okay, that's the first step. Okay, that is it, done. All right, now on this page, you then stick your photographs. Okay, print out your photographs, and you need 4 of them. All right, so I'll make sure that they are nice and small. So we can fit 1, 2, and 3, and then your 4th one's a little bit bigger. All right, and then we'll have a bit of writing here. Okay, we also need to get a thumbnail in there, so we need to make sure that we can fit everything in. All right, but if in your spiral, okay, you actually you fill up your space with your 4 pictures, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you do all of your writing there. That's absolutely fine, because I'll show you how to then do a drawing and add it into your spiral. All right, that's really not a problem. So let's get these compositions fully completed today. Okay, I'm also going to ask you to write about each composition, and I'm going to give you some information that you can write about the different balances on your page. Okay, if you've got your photos, all right, you will then glue them in here as per the demonstration on the board. Let's get cracking.